Let's make our way to a nice, easy seat. And remember, that can be different every day. Maybe that feels like ankles crossed today. Maybe it feels more like the soles of the feet together or the legs extended. It's up to you. We want to grow up nice and tall, soften the shoulders, relax the body and the breath, and anchor yourself to your mat. Our root chakra is a red energy all the way at the base of the spine. It's our container and really is connected to us feeling rooted and grounded and anchored, safe, secure. And so throughout practice, maybe you want to have a mantra that you want to bring with you throughout practice that you return to with the breath. It could be something like, I am safe, or I am here. And just keeping our awareness on that chakra at the base of the spine throughout each of the poses as we flow, even that awareness, that focus on that chakra, that energy center, can be all we need to help activate, to help balance, and to feel good. Let's take one more nice big breath here. And then let's shrug those shoulders a little bit. On your inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. On the exhale, release, relax, and just continue that. Inhale, squeeze up, exhale, release. One more. And then settle those shoulders nice and low and drop that right ear over toward the right shoulder. Maybe bring that left hand to the mat. And then we'll sink the chin down toward the chest and drop our left ear over toward that left shoulder, maybe bringing our right hand to the mat. And then we'll sink that chin down toward the chest. Let it hang heavy for a breath or two. Feel that stretch in the back of the neck. And then we're going to bring our hands out in front, keep our back nice and flat, walk our hands away, hang the head between the arms, breathe all the way down into that root chakra. And then as we walk those hands back underneath, let's bring ourselves to a tabletop, hands and knees, and into some cat and cow. Using the breath, we'll inhale for cow, exhale, we'll round for cat, press the mat away, tuck the chin. And then on that inhale, drop to cow, dropping that belly button, lifting the gaze. Exhale, cat. One more breath. Then we're going to transition to that puppy pose. Keep the hips nice and high. Keep that root chakra nice and high. Walk the hands out, melt the heart down toward the mat. And we're gonna walk our hands to the top of the mat, spread those fingers, tuck the toes, and we're gonna send that root chakra all the way up. Send it up and back for that first down dog. We'll pedal things out here. Getting comfortable, getting settled. Hang the head, sink the heels. They do not need to get to your mat. Just sinking, checking in. And on that inhale, we're gonna travel to the top of our mat and find a ragdoll. So bend the knees as much as you want to. Grab opposite elbows. Dangle, maybe sway a little if it feels good. And then we're gonna release and roll to our mountain. Settling in here, growing up nice and tall with the spine. Find that root chakra. Feel that breath. Send it nice and low, deep into the belly. Feel the feet anchored to your mat. Then on that next inhale, we're going to sweep up tall. Exhale, we'll hinge and fold. We're going to step our left foot back for a warrior one. So we want those heels on the balance beam, those left toes going at about 45 degrees. And we're going to inhale, reach it forward. Plant those hands, step to our plank. Exhale, we're going to lower down nice and controlled. We'll use the inhale for baby cobra, and we'll send it up and back, down dog. And on that inhale, we'll travel to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to sweep up tall. Exhale, we'll fold and step that right foot back. Warrior one. Reaching forward, hinging forward, we'll make our way to plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhaling to lift. And we'll send it back, down dog. Inhale to travel to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, we'll fold, left foot back, warrior one. Hinging forward, find your way to plank. Exhale to lower down. Use that inhale for baby cobra or your up dog. Exhale, we'll send it back, down dog. And we'll travel to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to sweep up tall. Exhale, we'll fold, right foot back, warrior one. Those right toes at the 45 degrees. And we'll reach it forward, step it back, find that plank. Exhaling to lower. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. And we'll travel to the top of the mat. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to sweep up tall. We're going to walk our feet together and sink back for a chair pose. Breathe into that root chakra. Lift the chest. Weight in the heels. Exhale, we'll fold and step our left foot back. Warrior one. As we settle in this time, we're actually going to bring our palms together overhead, following that energetic line all the way down to the root chakra, all the way back up and out. Now we're going to draw our hands to heart center. And we're going to turn to the wide edge, both feet parallel. And then we're going to reach up for star, maybe gazing up. Exhale, hinge and fold. And we'll walk to the top of the mat. Plant those hands, find our plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And we'll send it back, down dog. And we'll travel to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Walking those feet together. We'll sink back for that chair. Exhaling to fold and stepping our right foot back. Warrior one. Bring those palms together. Slow, steady breath. Then we'll draw the hands to heart center. Open up to the wide edge of our mat. And we'll reach up, gaze up for star. Exhale, hinge and fold. Hang the head, widely fold. And we'll walk to the top of the mat. Find our plank. Exhale to lower. Inhaling for baby cobra or up dog. And exhale, we'll send it back. Down dog. And we're going to lower to the knees. Walk it back to our tabletop. Settling in here, we're going to take the sole of our right foot up toward the sky. We're going to open up the hip. Then we're going to bring that right knee through center. Sweep that right foot up to the top of the mat. Kind of adjust as you need to for a nice low lunge. Thinking about that chakra, sinking it toward the mat. Make sure that right knee stays over the right ankle, that it's not going past those toes. We're going to shift those hips and hands back, pull our right toes up toward the sky, folding forward, breathing into the back of the leg. And then walking it back, we're going to tuck those back toes, walk to our wide leg fold. Rolling up. Take your time here with that head. Bringing the hands through heart center, we'll reach up all the way to our star. And bringing hands to heart center. We're going to turn toward the top of the mat. Warrior one. Again, maybe those palms together, overhead. And then we're going to reach forward, hinge forward, down dog. And then we'll lower to the knees, coming back to our tabletop. We'll take the other side. So we're going to take the sole of our left foot, send it up toward the sky, and then open up that hip. Left foot over toward that right side of the room. And then we'll come through center, sweep that knee, and that left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Settling in for our low lunge on this side. And we'll shift the hips and the hands back. The left toes up, we'll hinge and fold. And then walking it back, we'll tuck those right toes and we'll walk to a wide leg fold. And we'll roll up, taking our time, hands through that heart center, reaching up. And drawing hands to heart center, we'll turn to the top of that mat, finding one more warrior one. And then reaching forward, plant those hands and step back to your down dog. Send that breath all the way up and back to that root chakra. Sink those heels, hang the head. One more breath here. And then as you're ready, we'll take those knees nice and wide, sink the hips toward the heels in child's pose. Rounding down here, send that breath across that lower back. And then using an inhale, we'll return to our tabletop. Let's draw some circles with the hips here. One way And then the other way. Turning to neutral, we'll extend our left leg. Pull that core in, reach out with that right arm, find your breath. Feel that length. And we'll release, switching sides. Right leg, engage the core, and reach with that left arm. And release. Nice. And then we'll make our way into a nice easy seat. And let's bring soles of the feet together first. We'll grow up nice and tall. Hinging forward, send the chest out toward the feet. Breathe, release. And as we roll up, we're going to plant our feet for a little bit of boat, finding that nice tall spine. We're going to balance. Breathe down into that root chakra as you lift those shins. Maybe you let go. Breathing deeply here. Don't hold that breath. And then we'll release. We're going to bring the soles of the feet back together, but slide them out just a little bit further. Palms up. We're going to feed our hands underneath those legs as far as they go. Maybe you come all the way down to the forearms, maybe not. Hinging forward. Try to relax the legs. A little turtle pose. And we'll release. Walk those hands back. One last boat. One more breath. And release. All right, let's plant those feet. And we'll roll all the way down onto our backs, onto our mat. Get settled here. Make sure those shoulder blades are nice and low. And we're going to bring our left ankle to the top of that right knee. We'll pull that right leg into chest, really work to connect the lower back, that root chakra against the mat. Breathe into the left hip and just slow things down here. And if we're using those hands to have that right leg pulled in, we're going to release the hands and we're going to drop our left foot and right knee off to the right. Maybe that left foot finds the floor. Arms can be wherever feels best, maybe goalposts. And we'll tip our gaze to the left. And then we'll come back up into center. We'll squeeze that left knee into chest and that right leg long. Take a good stretch here. And then we'll release that left leg, planting it. We'll bring our right ankle to the top of that left knee. And we'll take reclined pigeon on this side, settling back in here. Breathing into that right hip. And then we're going to release that right with those hands. And we're going to take right foot and left knee off to the left. Finding our twist on this side. Goal posting those arms. Maybe tipping the gaze to the right. And we'll come back up into center. Squeeze that right knee into chest. Give it a good stretch. And as we release, we're going to make our way into our Shavasana. Sending both legs nice and long down the mat, taking any props that we want to here. Let those feet fall open, relax the arms by our side. Softening the body, slowing the breath. And again, maybe bringing that focus back to that root chakra, that red energy at the base of the spine. Feeling safe, secure, grounded, rooted, and here. slowly, if we want to, begin to return back to the world. Feel free to stay as long as you want to here in your Shavasana. And maybe we take a few deep breaths. Invite some gentle movement first. Maybe a full body stretch if that feels good to you, pointing the toes, reaching those arms overhead. And then as you're ready, making your way to either side. And we'll take our last few breaths here of practice to seal in all the good, to breathe in all the good of our practice, to exhale out anything onto our mat we don't want to take with us when we leave. And pressing up as we're ready. We'll meet back in a nice easy seat, growing up nice and tall. Feel that root chakra at the base of the spine. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.